So here is today's video. I actually got some information on other doctors. Dr. Moshrefi and Nahid, I think it's called, Nahid Moshrefi. And she was a doctor that came over from the Middle East who was getting her doctorate there and got all her medical training. And she was a refugee who came over here to America. She met a very wealthy man and dated this man for many years. His name was Bill Maruca, who was a multimillionaire. And as he got older, his children and his friend, who was a retired teacher, who made nothing, decided that they were going to try to fabricate a story on her of trying to take her boyfriend's money. Not a client, not a patient, her boyfriend. I called the secretary, called a bunch of people, checked it out, and the story does check out. So then Fox News fabricated that Bill Maruca was being taken advantage of by his girlfriend, which was all a lie. Now, Bill Maruca is a multimillionaire, and they fabricated incompetencies on him because they said Colorado law means that after you're 70 years old, that you do not have right to say what to do with your finances, and that you're incompetent to take your girlfriend on a vacation and to help your girlfriend out, which Dr. Moshrefi was his girlfriend for a long-standing time. And he left her many messages, even during the trial and stuff, apologizing and asking for, her forgiveness, and that he had nothing to do with the trial in the case in Boulder, 16 CR 3088, and that this was all the attorneys trying to take conservatorship over his multi-millions and his estate of Palmer Springs Place, Boulder Place. I mean, he had multiple residents and properties. And so I did check it out. I will be putting on the hour conversation so everybody else can see about this lady. It is mind-blowing. So I guess they were taking a bunch of things on this doctor and trying to levy wars, since she's a Middle Easterner, and trying to levy war on our country. Now, the other thing I found out is that our own government was going around trying to target certain naturopaths and certain people in the medical fields of natural medicine and trying to make them crazy and delusional. It's all over the internet. And trying to make them suicidal. And I guess in New York City they had several of them jump out of buildings, and they were running subspace terrorisms on them and doing mind control work. And this is real stuff in subspace. Steve Jobs even talked about this. But they were targeting many natural doctors like this. They even targeted Whole Foods. So, just wanted to bring this up. This lady is sitting in Pueblo, Colorado. She was tried in Boulder. Then the Boulder judge, Christina Bachmeyer, who went through a really nasty divorce during that time. Christina Bachmeyer, she wouldn't even hear any of the evidence. She saw that all the exculpatory evidence that disproved everything the DA was saying, and they still put her away. Now, where did they put her? They put her in Pueblo County. They put her over there at 1401 West 17th Street, Pueblo, Colorado. Why? That's the place they put everybody in, Pueblo, so they can get racketeering checks and RICO violations. No joke. They got agreements with those correctional facilities, La Vista Corrections, which, if you look at La Vista Corrections, they go all over the United States of America. Well, La Vista is holding this woman hostage, Dr. Venus K. Moshrefi, who's a Middle Easterner, who does have citizenship in the United States of America, after being a refugee sent to America to live safely. And now the American government pulled a Hitler crime on her to levy war. It's really sad. You guys should check it out. And then Fox News goes and lies about her? Of all people, Donald Trump, you should know how the news is. Of all people.